Oh yeah, sorry.
Let's see your camera's on. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
No problem. I figure if you're gonna record, I can record too, right?
Yeah, that's why I was looking. I was trying to find out where the camera was because if it points this way, that's going to be, and it looks like it does face the entryway. So I'll request that through Open Records. I didn't want to have to do this.
Okay.
I'm just asking for the truth, and they keep refusing to give me body camera footage.
Okay.
And that's not for you to deal with.
No, of what? Yeah, it's not mine.
Of records that I requested. Can I show you something? Do you
Yeah.
mind? Since you're an officer and our police department is obviously exemplified failed leadership, would you mind doing that? Oh, not this. This is just music.
Oh.
And I'm not.
No, it's okay. Who is it? Chris?
No. That's.
Oh, I was just gonna see if it's a cool song. That's it.
Do you want to participate in this? Because I've seen you guys flying this way whenever I was having a breakdown. I'm autistic, but I'm a high functioning autistic, and I have a hard time with my emotions.
I was coming over to get your phone number so I could call you and said you left your back here.
It's on the Open Records request that I provided yesterday, and I think it was very inappropriate for the city clerk to do that, and I'm really offended right now. So,
wait 1 second. That's Blaine County.
Okay, there's that.
Yeah.
And it's on file. Because, go ahead. Do you want to listen to the 911 call that I made?
No.
So I'm going to make you aware right now that I've contacted members of the legislature, and this is all part of my case that I've been investigating for 6 weeks.
From? Oh, is that from? I guess you wrote cursive, part cursive.
I really wish that you wouldn't criticize my handwriting because I'm not trying to make a joke of this, but
I'm not.
just read it.
I'm not. It looked like prom, so I was.
So if I know what they're doing, they've been delaying me. I know the Open Records Act very thoroughly.
Okay.
And it's important that you'll note that I put how quickly and expeditiously the Blaine County Sheriff.
I do see that. Received deputies. Video.
Would you like to see that video, sir, at this point? Okay, I understand if you don't. Yep. I understand that.
I just wanted to contact you because I guess you left your back here.
I did, and I made the. If there would have been proper communication between the city clerk and the girl at the front desk, the light and water girl. I don't mean that in a demeaning manner. Her name's Chelsea, and she's really a sweet woman, and I believe that it's unfair that she's been put in this position. That is the okay. I'm having a hard time articulating my thoughts to you in a way that you understand, and I don't mean to offend you.
No worries. Just take a deep breath. Right? I'm not here to criticize you.
Could I put my headphones on and talk, please?
Yeah, I see why not.
And then, so I just have a few things to say, and if you'll listen, that's the easiest way for me to.
I'll be happy to listen.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. And I'll play. You don't need to see the video.
Okay.
But
if you want, you can actually prop your phone facing this way, and then you can capture the whole thing.
Let's just do that. That is a really thank you for that. That's a really good idea. Appreciate it. Because I didn't want to do this, and I have not recorded faces of people in here, but I've been verbally attacked by the city clerk.
But I haven't attacked you, right?
No, sir. No, sir. And that's why I'm being fair with you. And I'm reasonable, and I've heard good stories about you, and I understand the position that you're in.
Okay.
And I really hope, I mean that.
I'm just an officer here. That's
Yes,
it,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
You were saying you wanted to say something, so.
Okay, so I've requested more than once
Okay.
the police department, the city of Watonga policies and procedures. And under the Open Records Act, that requires that to be made publicly available. And can I just read the law to you?
No.
Are you okay with that? Because so I deleted Facebook after 17 years. Because I've lived here all my life, and I'm so sick of the rumors and the banter. Do you understand?
I know. Yeah, I hear all
It's the best thing I did last week. I've had 4 extra hours a day. I went and sprayed the Ferguson Chapel. I went and sprayed Centennial Park with weed killer. I plan on taking my nephews up there and teaching them a lesson about civic duty. And the problem is these people have proven my point. And ever since I met Monty Goodwin in 2018 and had my first encounter with him, I realized.
What was that encounter? I don't. Yeah, so here's a little bit about me, okay? I'm not from here. I'm actually from Edmonds.
Oh, you came from a real city.
Did you hear this story?
No, I haven't heard the story. I have not.
So
I don't
I
participate.
came from Edmonds. I worked for Blaine County. And they weren't paying me enough, so I
Do
ended
you
up
mind if I
coming
sit
over.
down?
No, yeah, go ahead. No, I'll sit down here, but
If you, well, yeah.
if I sit down, then I'll be out of your camera, so.
Yes, sir. And I think that one might be getting this, and I hope.
I don't know if you are, because it'd be just the door, so.
It's unfortunate.
But, no, I can't work for Blaine County, and I can work with Watonga because they paid more, right?
Really?
Yeah, they paid more than Blaine County at the time, so. I moved my family out here to work for Blaine County, and then I started working for the city of Watonga. And since coming out here, I understand your deal with all the rumors and stuff, so it's kind of crappy. So I worked with Monty when he was at Blaine County.
Yes.
And I worked with him here too, so I know Monty very well. But what was your interaction? I don't know. Matt, this is the first time I've ever met you, so I'm gonna stand right here so I can lean against the wall. Is that okay?
Yes, sir, that's fine.
That should capture me on that one too, so you're good with that.
I just want to do this because I know there was some rumor about something that had happened that Thursday that I called 911 on Monty when I haven't been down that road in 2 years, and I
Okay.
smelled cow shit and marijuana. First thing I thought about was the weed farm by the cemetery. The second thing was the feed yard, and I've lived here all my life. And I said, you know
Where
what?
was this location at?
I don't know if I got enough memory left on my phone.
It's okay. Man, as I said,
It was,
I'm recording right here too. So,
me.
Miss Red. Hey, I'm recording right here too.
Thank you.
So the thing is, you can
I have a
voice
point
this
to
as well.
prove, and I
Okay.
have video.
No, I get
Thank
it.
you for doing
I
that.
get it, man. This
I'm
is,
sorry it came to this.
it protects me as well as you.
I wasn't planning on anything like this happening this week. I
No
took
worries.
a week's worth of vacation because I've systematically attempted to understand where the failures were. And I know that we'll talk about that later. Right now, we got to get the community moving forward, and I do think that it's a very progressive and positive action, sir. And I mean that in any way.
Just making sure you don't have any weapons or anything.
No, sir. And you're more than welcome to look through. I think there's some.
So you think there's some marijuana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I got a card if you'd like to see.
Good for you, man.
I was on opiates for 8 years, and it nearly ruined my body. It nearly ruined a lot of parts of me. But I came out of it, and it helped me understand myself better. You know, in my opinion.
Okay. So, real quick, just to kind of wrap all this up, right? Just in case I get a call, I can figure out kind of what you're on, right?
Okay.
As far as what I'm gathering is why you're here is you want the open records requested, that body cam from that night. Is that correct?
That's for one thing, but I also have tried to invoke my privilege to inspect the policies and procedures of the Watonga Police Department more
Okay.
than once.
Uh-huh.
And I've been told that I have to have an appointment, but the law doesn't say that. Are you familiar with, I think it's in Title 54? I'm going to grab it, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not
Okay,
familiar with what
so
you're
I'll
talking
provide you
about.
with that because I'm about the truth, and the only way to have the truth is to have the truth.
So that, dude, I'm all for education, so.
For sure. I think nothing makes me happier than hearing you say that. I've been here a lot.
Can I see those? Do you mind that?
Okay, so that was one. That one was fulfilled. This one was kind of,
4 acres, concerned citizen.
and they've got all my information. There's no reason why we even had to do this, in my opinion.
Okay.
And it's really, I've
What
been
was,
using.
what was this one?
That was the contract for the city attorney because I couldn't get in communication with him. He didn't respond to my email, so I was just curious what he was actually preempted to do by a contract. Does that make sense?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, it's all part of the big story. It'd take me about 3 hours, and that's why I said I don't have enough time. But whatever you would like to see, I was going to read them.
And I believe you got some of this, is that correct?
Yeah, that's why I gave you that, because that's what that
Yeah, I'm
says.
sorry, let me do this one.
I apologize.
No, it's all good, man.
And here's the.
What's this one? Oh, the titles? Okay, 1 second.
Are you very good at reading?
I'm a little slow at reading.
Okay, all right.
So
Well,
bear with me.
I
okay?
understand that. I'm a very good reader, and I respect that. And that's not meant in a demeaning manner whatsoever.
So what's your relation to Mr. Kearney?
Mr. Kearney.
Were you on that traffic stop as well?
I was not.
Oh, okay.
He's a concerned citizen, and he came to me and said, I have a video of an incident that occurred with Mr. Goodwin.
Okay.
So I started reading about the open records, and I found out a lot about the law and what it says that the public is entitled to. And It's been very concerning what I've found so far, and I still have a very big list of videos to request, but
Okay.
those are gonna be
those
set
your-
aside because
are
right
those
now,
your videos or?
my video, like something I took on Facebook or some shit.
I don't know. You said you have a whole bunch of videos.
No, I said I have a bunch of requests for
Okay.
videos
Okay. And give those back.
that
to
I
you.
have not turned in because it's taken me almost 5 weeks and all I've gotten is like 3. You can read all of it, and I have much more, but you can look it up, justia.com. You can look up current statutes for the state of Oklahoma, and that is the most recent version, I think, of 2023. Don't remember the month it was started for. I didn't want it to come to this. I was just trying to be peaceful and listen to my music, and the light and water clerk had told me it was okay because I'd leave it under here so she could keep an eye on it because she knows that I've been here, and she knows that I'm peaceful and I'm polite. I'm as polite as I can be, and I think that's more than I've been afforded because there's a lot more to this story that I don't have time to explain right now. But in the end,
Hey,
we're gonna
all the factors,
details, the facts.
they matter. Okay.
Yes,
So
I have a lot of videos and
I
phone calls
understand.
recorded and audio
because
recordings.
there's 2 sides to every. There's really 3 sides.
There
to
is
every
3
story,
sides.
right?
See, I was waiting for
There's
you to say
yours,
that.
There's the other, and then there's the truth that's in the middle, right?
Yes, sir.
So,
And that's what I'm trying to do. That eliminating Facebook gives me so much more time to engage in talking to people and trying to discuss this and get this figured out so we can set our differences aside and figure out how this community is going to move forward from here. And it's so upsetting because out front again last night, it got into a cussing contest about what somebody had posted on Facebook, and I'm so sick of that.
do you have the rest of it, or is that the end of?
Would you like me to pull it? I can pull it
Is
up
that
if you'd
the
like
end
to
of?
read
I
it.
can look at it. I'm just asking if you have the rest of it
I
printed
do.
out. It's okay, man. If,
I don't
if
have
you
it in
do,
order, and I apologize
it
for
is
that.
fine.
I was not
It is
prepared
fine.
this morning.
I can look it up. Do you mind if I take a picture of this?
Go ahead. You can any of this that you
I
like.
don't have my work phone. So
do you have an email
51,
address? Well, you know what? Here.
It's okay. It's okay. I could text it to myself. Oh, perfect.
I'm prepared. I'm just saying. I've done this a time or two. And I appreciate you talking to me. I honestly do, because there's a lot that needs to be said, but I don't have time to do that right now. But
You
if
might,
I get on the
you
city
might check
council,
to make sure your battery's still good.
thank you.
Because if it dies, then that's kind of pointless, right?
Yes, sir. Oh no, I'm good. I'm 12 minutes.
Okay.
That's good.
Will you have enough data?
I don't know yet, but
Okay.
but I do have a backup plan.
Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Well, so how can I help you today? How can I help you?
I didn't call you.
Okay. Is there anything I can do to help you?
You could, if you would ask the chief if she had received my request,
Okay.
because I was made aware of a conversation for the video of the 911 call that Rick responded to.
Okay. What was the 911 call pertaining to? I'm gonna write this down.
Would you like to listen to the 911 call and get it on record on your camera as well? I have the audio from it. I got it from Weatherford Dispatch yesterday.
Well then, oh, but Rick came out to it, right?
Yes, sir. So I expect that his body camera was engaged at the time that he arrived.
Okay. And that was again on
August 1st. And please don't pin me down on times, but it was somewhere around 7:30 to 8 o'clock, I think. I'll have to look because I just haven't had time to go back that far in my call log.
And what was the call pertaining to?
Give me just a second because you need to listen to it because I can't really explain.
Okay.
But thank you for this, sir. I do appreciate it. It means a lot trying to move forward as a community to just talk. We can talk to each other. It's simple.
Hey, for sure.
Thank you for, this is what I've been trying to achieve all along, and it's taken me 6 weeks almost. Oh, snap.
You have it.
Yeah, so I'm from Watonga. I was down east of Watonga, and there's a pickup out coming towards the field, and it looks like he was having some trouble changing the tire. I don't know if he was kind of stumbling around, and just wanted to maybe see if he could get a technician to check on him, make sure he was okay. He didn't respond whenever I asked him if he was okay,
Is this you who called?
but it looks like he was having some sort of trouble. I don't know, maybe young 40s, not old, but just that he was kind of moving like he was having some trouble. So I maybe. I have one that I'm coming up to it now. Like I said, I asked him if it was okay and if he needed some help and needed some support. He's kind of doing his thing. But it's at a 2590 and 790. It's going to be about 3/4 of a mile east of that intersection. So it looked like it was a flat forward. East of that intersection, about 3/4 of a mile. That's right. But I passed by and he was stopped and the doors were all open and then I went ahead and turned around and asked him if he needed help and he just kind of didn't really say anything with it. I want to make sure that nobody runs into him.
Wait up, so you call on a vehicle assist.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He looked like he was having problems, and he wouldn't
Do you
respond
know
verbally.
who it was in the truck?
All right, thank you so
I
much.
realized that later on when I pulled up and offered my help because I did have my tools with me.
Who was it?
Monty Goodwin.
Was it? Okay.
Yes, sir. And I have a 2-minute
So-
video, and then the deputy shut his body cam off. And I'm dealing with that. The sheriff is dealing with that situation. He's made it worse.
Okay. So, if it was a deputy who was there, then why are you requesting it from Watonga?
Because Rick Garcia is a cross-commissioned officer.
Oh, was he the deputy?
Yes, he was a responding deputy.
Okay. So, if he is cross-commissioned, you're right. Was
Yes,
he
sir,
working
I-
for the city that day, or?
I
was he working
don't know
for
how
the
that works. I haven't had time to read those
So
laws.
I'll explain how that works, okay? So, whenever you're cross-commissioned, okay, so like for instance, we'll use Rick, okay? Was he clocked in for the county, or was he clocked in for the city? Right, when he's clocked in for the city, they'll have a city body cam on and all that. So my question is, the body cam you requested, and that you got, was that whenever Rick was working for the county? Was that Rick's body cam?
So the sheriff made me aware that he wears when Rick Garcia works as a deputy, he still has his Watonga PD body camera on.
He has the Wayne County.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. I'm upset that Travis would deceive me.
So
I
whenever
don't
he
think
works
Travis.
for the county, all that body cam footage is county evidence.
Oh,
right?
is it?
Whenever he works for the city, it's city evidence, right? So like, I work for the city, this is city evidence, my body cam is, right?
Yes.
Retired?
No, I'm just upset that it's taken it to this and that these assumptions were made by the city clerk. I'm really disappointed in that.
What
It's okay.
assumptions?
That I would do something, that I left a bag here with some sort of sick
Oh, they just
intent.
they didn't want the bag left here, that's it.
Chelsea was aware that I was gonna be back, I told her. And I'm sure she told
Here's
the
the other
clerk.
side.
I'm sure she made the clerk aware, sir. I'm upset about it. That I've been here for 2 days now. This is my 3rd day. And I've been nothing but peaceful and kept to myself. And I've left my bag while I've been outside smoking. And I don't know why it has to be such a big fucking deal. And I'm sorry to use the language.
Well, do you mind if we talk about it?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's all I ask. And I
Because
appreciate the
whenever
conversation.
you leave a bag of personal property, right?
If you're gonna get
So
into
like, huh? No.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So like if I left my handcuffs right there, okay? And somebody comes in and takes my handcuffs, then I'm gonna try to blame the city because they should have been watching my property.
Well, this is the city. Are those your own handcuffs
These
you
are my
purchased?
personal handcuffs, yeah.
Well, you certainly wouldn't leave them here if you didn't trust that they would not be removed, right?
But what I'm saying is, they can't take responsibility for your bag.
I didn't ask them to.
I understand.
I leave my windows down when my car's parked out front. I grew up here. This is a small town. I trust people.
I get it.
I trust people more than most do. And it's so sad that Facebook has destroyed this community. It really is.
I understand.
That's all that I heard last night. You said this on Facebook. You said that on Facebook. This is what I heard. I said, turn off Facebook for 3 days, and trust me, you'll appreciate it, and you won't ever go back to it.
Social media, man. It's horrible.
They proved my point for me, and I hope that they're willing to admit that they are wrong.
They being the people that were outside.
People that I've been verbally assaulted by, but I don't take a lot of offense to it, and I was trying to avoid this.
No. I don't know what
It
you're
really
trying
was.
to avoid. Dude, we're just talking. That's all.
go talk to her?
Yeah, I will just say, okay. Do what? Okay.
And apparently the clerk did not communicate with her. I don't know.
Okay.
Does that help why you're here?
Actually, I was here because I was trying to get a phone number to begin with, so.
Well, it's at the PD. Chief Massey has my information request.
She's not at.
We don't have access to them. I guess that's good that she keeps it to herself. So I know she has access to
Yeah, I'm
it.
telling you, there's stuff like that, so.
So at this point, I would like you, I think that this was a positive interaction, but if you have time today, read about the Open Records Act and just what it says. And then, so I want you to ask yourself one question when you do that. Ask why it took 10 minutes to get it from the sheriff's office, the copy that I needed, because I don't want to go into cross commission, because I don't want to misquote something, because I have not read those statutes.
You're good.
That's on my list for later when I can concentrate better.
I'm not dual commissioned, I don't work for the sheriff's office. So.
Okay, no, I wasn't inferring that.
No, yeah, I get it, I'm just telling you, I don't work. There was a time whenever I worked for the sheriff's office and the police department, but I no longer work for the sheriff's office.
Okay, so you're probably aware of the laws. Well, I'll read them later. We can talk about that some other time because I got a lot of work to do. But that is the very, 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 very short version of all the evidence that I've obtained in the past 6 years.
Do you have a lawyer on that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you provide all that to him?
No, but I do need to go to the state capitol and provide it to
What I
them.
recommend is if you have a lawyer, provide all the information you have to him, right?
Are you familiar with people with abnormally high IQs? Have you ever interacted with very many people that are autistic?
Autistic? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
So let me ask you this. What about functional autistics? People that,
Yes.
that figure out how to use higher amounts of their brains
Okay.
and utilize that effectively. And that's what happens to me when I listen to music. And I'm not trying to be demeaning,
No, dude, you're not demeaning in any kind of way.
but I wouldn't be telling the citizens that I know the problems that have systematically occurred in this community, and I could fix it if I wasn't certain that I was positive. Does that make sense?
Sort of, yes.
Okay. It's hard for me to articulate my emotions and feelings and to make it into something that you will understand. Does that make sense?
Okay. Now, I understand what you're saying, okay? I do.
Mhm.
I do understand what you're saying, yes.
Okay, thank you.
So, is there anything else I could?
No, sir. Like I said, I didn't call you, and I think it was a grave.
No, sir, I don't want to stand behind some glass and talk to
Okay,
you. so
well,
that's
and
why
it
I
means a
came.
lot. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry. It was nice to meet you,
No
sir.
need to apologize.
Sorry, my hand.
You're
I
good.
got it's all like.
You're good.
But no, I'm gonna figure out how to try and convince the community how to set their differences aside. Turn off Facebook for the next 3 weeks until the next city council meeting.
You might grab your phone before it falls or something.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
But we need to set our differences aside and we need to talk about the wrongs and the injustices that have occurred that Monty Goodwin has done to people, because he's done it to me. And I discovered an hour and 20-minute video through the Open Records Act that they never used as evidence in my preliminary hearing. And when I watched the whole video, I know why it wasn't used as evidence against me, because it's very incriminating and it's not on my account.
What was your interaction with Monty, if you don't mind me asking?
Very negative. He targeted me, he followed me around town. I said that in the video to the acting chief, who was Rick Garcia at the time.
Real quick, man. I'm just asking to gain knowledge for myself. That's it.
Okay.
I don't.
If you'd
That's
like
the
to-
first time
you-
I've ever met
Let
you.
me see, did they get you my phone number?
No, because I don't need it now.
You don't?
No, because I was just trying to make contact with you for your bag.
Okay, well, that's good. I was gonna say, if you'd like to visit more later, I can elaborate on the
Hey,
problems
they
with
were
the police
saying, they
department.
said you were walking down Noble, so I tried to go down there to give you a ride back to get your bag.
Who said I
That's
was
it.
walking down Noble?
I don't know, somebody called, so
Okay, is that call log available?
it's not a,
It's not subject to the Open Records Act?
no, it was a personal phone call. That's it.
Okay, was it while you were effectuating your duty as a Watonga police officer?
No, I was trying to fix a car, but.
Oh, so you weren't on duty earlier? You clocked in after you heard this.
Okay, I've been polite with you, right?
Oh, yeah. I've been polite here and I have the recordings to
I get
prove
it, I get it, I get it.
I'm just saying,
if
there'd
you
probably
have
be.
anything, if you have anything that you need, don't hesitate and let me know, okay?
Do you mind sharing your cell phone number with me?
Not my personal number. I generally don't give out my personal number at work, okay? So, the reason being is because, man.
Do you mind if I ask who called you and said I was walking down Noble?
It was the dispatch, but she's not working dispatch right now, so.
So, okay, I'm.
No,
I'll
it's gonna get confusing.
It is,
But
yes.
what I'm saying is this, if you need anything, reach out, right?
Yes,
If
of
I'm working,
course.
I'll be more than happy to help you.
It
Whenever-
seems like you've been working here
whenever-
lately more, right? So you're
Yes,
mainly the
I
one
have.
that's been on duty and stuff.
So, yeah,
Okay.
it's either me or Beth, right? We work opposite days.
I seen her working
so-
on Sunday, and it's a hell of a time, and we'll figure it out.
It is, so,
Without Facebook, we need to eliminate that disease, and then we can start fixing the problem.
you're right. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right?
Yes, sir.
You're right. That's part of the
Absolutely.
constitutional right.
It's big. We'll get into constitutional rights later, because wait till they see my video that I uncovered.
Exactly, okay, so, other than that, if I'm working, I'll be happy to help in any way I can, okay?
I appreciate that.
If it's
as
within my
well.
power to help, I'll be happy to help you, okay? If I'm not working, I'm off, right?
Good. Well, yeah, you
Whenever
gotta get
I'm
away.
off-
You gotta have a break, for sure.
Whenever I'm off, I'm off, so.
For sure, man. I
Other
get
than that,
you.
man,
I get
you
it.
have a good day, okay?
You as well. Thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate that.
No problem.
Be sure and speak with the clerk when you get back there, and then speak with Chelsea, please. And I would like to make sure that
About
that's in
what?
reference. I would like to make sure that that's in reference to this incident,
Oh, so you want me to talk to him about that incident?
about what preempted the call and why there wasn't communication to discover why I left my bag here. Because there's a simple explanation right there that if communication would have occurred, you wouldn't have been called here.
I just talked to her about it.
Okay, well that's good. I just wanted to make sure that that was ended up on the camera for this incident.
the whole thing does, so.
Oh, great.
Yes, sir. But other than that, you have a good day, okay?
You as well, sir.
Awesome.
It was so nice to meet you. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Be careful out there.
Will do.
Jesus. On a jet ski, man.